Welcome to ELH4X4 doing stuff. Today we're working on the 2012 Honda Fit. I'm going to be doing several repairs, primarily driver's side power mirror, lean frame, there we go, windshield wiper blades, front and rear, and washer cap. So, funny story. A buddy of yours decides to let a whippet thug borrow your car and then decides not to give it back and then rents it to a weedle smoking cousin who drives it into the ground. That's not a funny story, that really happened. So anyway, all right, you got this trim on the inside. That you could use a pick from underneath and you just pull it out. And I'll show you what we're looking at here when it comes time to put it back in. This part right here slips over this screw head and it kind of hangs on it. So when it comes time to put it back in, we'll have to deal with that. So now that we got our fasteners exposed, they look like 10 mil. So let's get that. Be right back. So what I opted to do with the mirror, you know, because they wanted something upwards to like $200 and something for a painted mirror. I guess we're going to have to find out how that wiring harness comes out. Yeah. All right. So we got to take the door panel off. Wonderful. You know, who needs ashtrays when you have armrests, right? Let's look around. I don't see any. All right, there's a fastener here. All right, no fasteners underneath. All right, so we'll just screw right here. All right, so it looks like we got two screws. We would have more if we actually had an armrest. All right. So I guess while we're here, we can disconnect the power window lock and child lock stuff. while we're here. All right, so that looks like a Phillips head, and that looks like a Phillips head, and of course I can't see nothing. Everything looks like a blur. Let's get a screwdriver. We'll be right back. Okay. So I'll show you what we got going on back here. I just removed the door handle, right? And it looks like there's going to be some Phillips head screws holding the electric switch control things. Yeah, unless I can position this to see what's... Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't need to get all into the weeds on that. No pun intended. So a door switch has a little clip there. And then we have to go through and get, what are you guys looking at? Some of the door panel fasteners and put them on the door panel. Yeah, I think somebody was in here. Make sure there isn't any weedle in there. All right. Okay, I got some adhesive that I could put on there. I don't know why I can't think of words, man. All right. So let's trace. Okay. All right. So this one right here is the mirror. I don't know what you got. I am so behind. Here we go. So this one is the mirror, and there's this little fastener right here. We just squeeze that together and push it out. We'll save that little rubber washer. And it looks like it goes behind the channel for the window. All right, we'll get the mirror off, and we'll go compare it to the other one. Connector looks the same. Of course, the wiring is different. What I'll do is take this part off, put it over here. Looks like this screw part's missing. Maybe transfer that over to this side. And then we can maybe see if we can swap out the painted part over this. It looks somewhat like the same, so let's get into that. So after, you know, poking and prodding and stuff, it seems like it's glued around the edge. You can see little clips on the inside, but it's glued. So I'm not going to waste any more time trying to get this cover off. I'll just keep it off to the side, and who knows. But we'll get this screw out and this little wire loop, pardon me, off, and we'll mount it back up, see if it works. It's a little weak, you know, some fitment issues, but you know, I guess that's what happens when you use inferior parts. Let's get the fasteners put back on. This screw is shouldered, right? So you can only screw it in so far. Maybe I spoke a little bit too soon. It is drawing it in reasonably well. All right, we don't have to kill it on. Let's see what that looks like. That looks good. I apologize. Spoke too quick. Now we still have to get that wire loom fastener on, so stand by. I'm going to use the pick to try to gingerly take it off. All right, and then I kind of did that. You guys catch that? Did that. And that was about the distance. You can put that back in. All right. It goes behind, so in between the channel. Oh man, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to hook this little gasket on there. All right. There we go. Oops, excuse me. All right, the window channel and the door panel. Let's get this stuff off. I don't even know what that is. All right, I am going to continue working this stuff off. All right, that stuff came off real easy with a putty knife. So I'm going to use this 3M, the 08578 3M strip caulk, black. This stuff is so much easier to use in the winter time than it was in the summertime. And we still have to get the fasteners out and put onto the door card, which eventually we're going to replace the door card. Okay. All right. Let's get these little push rivets out. All right, so there's a ball and a cylinder, and the ball is for the lock unlock, which is going to be the upper. Ball goes in the upper and a cylinder goes in the pull handle. Go. All right. kind of have to have the door panel away from the door to put the handle in or put the cables on. Okay. We got our plug. I guess we can. There we go. All right. That works. We had a door panel rivet fall out. No big deal. Let's see which one. Okay, right there. Right. Perfect. Well, good. All right, looks like we got some weather stripping coming out, but it's held in with a channel. Put the backside in first. There you go. Nice. And then I noticed that underneath, so I'm going to work on that. And then we'll get this rest of the stuff hooked up. All right, let's get our door fasteners back in the screws. Put back in. There we go. Okay. Door panel's done. Oop. Maybe not. So we gotta hang this trim. guys are in the way. I think the screws might be too long. Or do I have it too tight? I think the screws might be too long, or you know, the studs. Okay. All right. I don't like that. All right, what are we doing? Driving around without the oil filler cap is a bad idea too, because oil will splash out of there, and then you'll drive around with, you know, maybe 1 quart of oil in the engine. And we got a replacement washer cap. That's going to be good enough, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we'll figure that out later. Alright, let's move on to wipers. See, what I was struggling with is this little thing. There's a nub down here that this goes to. We'll do that later. Maybe we won't. And that's broke. There's a tab up right here that broke, and then one of these broke. So we'll get a new one of those somewhere. All right. Okay, that just pushes down. All right, what I was going to say is I was going to open up the boxes. There you go, you just slide until it clicks. So there was no blade, well, I mean the rubber parts there, but the part that sticks down is completely missing. All right. There we go. Here we are. Is that the rear one? I don't know. Let me get a part number and see what's going on. All right, so the 141HB 1 Hotel Bravo is for the front. All right, it says to open, and of course I can't see nothing. There's like this little, there we go, this cover that you move out of the way, and then it slides in there, and then you close that. There we go. All right. Backside. This one has little grooves, and there's little nubs. And there you go. And that's how you take it off. You just that's it. So we're going to be doing a little bit more of restoration work on the 2012 Honda Fit. So thanks for watching. ELH 4x4 doing stuff, and we'll see you at the next one.